Hi guys, it's Katie here again from Creativa, and in the last video we started making this Slimline file folder. I can't say file folder, I mess it up every time. So we put together the pages and our little flips in the front and the back, so it's just this quite simple little guy at the moment. And we are going to add in all the pockets today. So if you haven't seen the first video, I will link it to this video so you can go back and have a look. We are using this set of SVG files or printable templates to make a file folder. And I have already made a file folder on camera, this one here. So we're using exactly the same SVG files and printable templates to make the little one, as the same ones we use to make the big ones. So we're just using the smaller pieces to make a little slimline one, which I thought would be kind of cute. So if you want to see this one being made, there is 3 videos and a flip through where you can have a look at all the bits and pieces that made up this guy here. So I'll put this one away. I'll try to make it sit there. I don't know. You see this space and it looks like I'm all organised, but all the way around me is stuff. So anyway, I'm going to refer to this little booklet to show you which little pieces I've cut out. This is what the SVG files look like, and the printable templates come in a set of pages. All the pieces are exactly the same. The first 9 pages are the pieces that you cut out of cardstock, and the last few pages are all of the mats. And on this one, the mats are the pink pieces that sit on top, and the pieces underneath I have cut out of cardstock. Alright, I think that'll do. Let's go. I used 65 or 176 GSM cardstock to make my file folder. And I'm using some coffee stain paper, a set of papers from Vintage by Me. Ooh, my chair's squeaky. I've cut up the rest, but it looks like this, and I'll try and remember to link it down below. So that's what I've been using to mat. And let's go. So I've got all my little pieces here. I'll do the cover later, but I have already put some of my mats on these pages here. So these are the side pocket 1 and side pocket 2. So my mats are just the pink pieces here, and I've just cut those out of coffee stain paper. And this one here is just a collage page that I made up, and then I just scan it or copy it or print it out every time I want to use it. It's a really good background page. So I've done the same along here as well. And there's a couple of pages without mats, and you'll find out why. So that is that. So I'm going to start with this front flip, and for the front flip I have cut out 2 of the small pockets here. So that's these guys here. So we're going to make them into little pockets, and I've already started. Just take my little tag off. Can you see this little tag? It's got a little dog on it. It's so cute. And then when you turn it over, it's the back of the dog. I love it. I've got a whole pile of them here. Look, they came from Office Works here in Australia. They've got all little dogs with bow ties, and this one's got a monocle and a hat. Anyway, never mind about that. So this is a small pocket, and I'm going to put 2 small pockets on this flip. I'm going to put one here, like that. And then I've already done what I need to do to this second one. I'm going to cut it out here, and then we're going to fold it over and lay it down there as well. So I am using my little envelope punch board to cut these little guys out. So let me grab that. Oh, okay, I can't. Oh, sorry about that. Couldn't get my hand around it. Kept sliding backwards. So I've just found the halfway point here. Actually, before we do that, my pocket's going to lay that way, and we don't need this little tab here. But I'm actually just going to glue it down to the back rather than cut it off. I think it just makes the top of your pocket a little stronger and saves having to cut it off. So I'm going to put a little glue on that tab and fold it down. And I'm going to find my bone folder amongst this mess here. Right, and I'm just going to give that a press, like so. So then I've just found my little halfway point here, and then I need a pencil and my little ruler. Thought I had myself all organised, but it appears that I did not. So I'm just going to draw a bit of a line down here because you can't always see it in the little envelope punch board. So if you don't have an envelope punch board, you can easily use your little circle punch. I just don't do a very good job with those. Okay, so then I'm going to also punch through here. And I'll just put a little line on here as well so I can try and get it right. Like so. And then we're going to pop that on here. And it never punches this paper properly. I always end up having to get my scissors onto it. I need to sharpen the blade, the cutting blade or something in there. I think you're supposed to use alfoil or something. But then some people say it makes it blunter, so I don't know. I don't know. I'll pop that one to the side. Scoop up this mess. And then I'll just find my eraser and rub that out. Same with this one. And then, oops, a little pile of stuff there. I'm just going to ink that little spot there where I've cut it out, because I've already inked all the way around. It's just this little spot here where we cut it that I have to put some ink on. And then I'm going to attach this mat to my little pocket. Put some glue on there. And then pop this mat on top. And this is just that collage sheet that I made up, and it just makes really good background. And you know, it's quite plain. So okay, so there's that pocket there, and then we have this pocket here. And I'm just going to snip off my little tabs a bit more because they don't appear to be cooperating today. So I'm just cutting a little extra bit off here. And I don't always need to do this. I think it depends what cardstock you use, you know, what thickness it is, and how well you've folded your crease marks, your score lines, etc., etc. Okay, so I'm just going to pop a little bit of glue here and a little bit of glue there, and then fold that tab in. Just makes it easier to place my little pocket. I'm going to do the same with this one. Turn those two side ones in and put a little bit of glue on here and here. Pop that down. Okie dokie. Two pockets. So I'm going to put them something like that. Now I think I need to put them closer to this edge so that we've got room to poke things in. So if I make this 1 centimetre up from the bottom and 1/2 centimetre in, like that. And the same with this one. I'm just going to flip this around. I'm going to go 1 centimetre up from the bottom, 1 centimetre up, and then 1/2 centimetre in, makes it about here. Let's see how that works. Don't know if that's exactly the same, but anyway, I think 1 centimetre from each edge is too much. Basically puts them on top of each other. So let's do 1/2 centimetre instead, shall we? Let's work that out again. So, and you, of course, you can eyeball this. I'm not an eyeballer, never have been. I try occasionally, and then I put it in the wrong spot, and then I'm disappointed that I stuffed it up. So, you know, you do you. Okay, so I've got a little bit sticking out there I don't like. There we go. I'm going to put this here. I'm going to put this here somewhere like that. About there. And then put some glue on this one, on those tabs. And then I'm going to put this one down. I'm going to try and line it up with about here. I think, let me have a quick look. Yeah, that'll do. Stick it down. You're probably thinking, you know, is she going to measure every little thing? Probably. Fast forward those bits. I like to know that it is in the right spot. Okay, so that's our inside front flip, little spot there to pop things in. Okay, so then we're going to flip over, and on this side I have just cut out a corner pocket, and I've already put the mat on it. So I've cut out a corner pocket, which is this one here, but I've actually flipped it over, you can see. So you can either cut it out this way and then flip it over, or you can mirror it, or, you know, whatever you need to do. So I've cut out my corner pocket, and that's out of the white cardstock, and that's the blue piece here. And then out of the pink, I have cut my mat, and I've already stuck it on and inked around the edges to save us a little bit of time. So then I'm just going to put a little bit of glue on here and fold that tab over. And then I'll just put some glue on here. And pop this one down on here. I'm trying to be very careful not to go over that little score line, and make sure it closes okay, and it does. So we can stick that down. And that's that little corner pocket. Okay, now on this page I have again cut out some of the small pockets. So I have again cut out 2 of these small pockets, and that's these 2 here. So on this page we put them sideways like this, but on this page we're going to put them across the way. So here's one that I've already done exactly the same thing to, but I'm going to put it from here to here this time. So let's do that with this one, because I have only done one of them so that we could do this one together. So in the, I've already put my little mark there. I'm going to fold down this little tab again. I know I've already done it, but I thought if I showed you the small pocket and I'd already done it, you might not recognise it. So then I'm going to do my little crunchy thing with my envelope board, whatever it's called, punch board. So yeah, I can't see that line, it's not far down enough. Once I slide it in, it disappears. So I'm just going to put that there and make it a little bit longer. There we go. Punch it. And then I have also put a line on here. So I was trying to plan ahead a little bit and I'll just punch it. Oh, I didn't do it again. I feel like it might have punched it a little bit better. Okay, pop that little guy to the side. Okay, and then I'm going to erase these bits again. And the same with this one. And I'll just put a little bit of ink there where I cut that little notch out. And here. And then we can glue this mat down. So we've just done exactly the same thing as what we did on the other page with these little envelopes, but we're just going to orientate them differently on the page. And that's the thing to remember. You can do all sorts of things, you know, give it a go, see which bit fits where, and if you turn it a different way, how does it work? Okay. So then we're going to put these down on here. So I might put my little bit of glue. Should I just trim this off again? Maybe I will. Just do this again. It made it a bit thick. So just do that. Okay, and then I'm going to fold these sides in and put a bit of glue there and a bit of glue there. Press it down. And this one, put them in. Bit of glue there, bit of glue there. Fold it over. Give it a press. Oops. And then rip it out. Okay, now I cut them out directly one under the other. Might be that way. That looks right, doesn't it? So I think I'm going to put this one right down the bottom. Again, I feel like it's got that little funny thing sticking off, so I'll just put some glue on these tabs here. And I'm going to pop this straight down because I've already got my mat down, so that's saved us a little bit of time there. So I'm going to pop that one down on there. Right down the bottom. Actually, this might have been the top one. Ah, well. Oh, well. Like so. Let's make sure this flips over. I might have to pull it to the side a little bit more. Try again. Just needs a little bit of convincing, I think. It'll be fine. And then we'll put this one maybe about there so that we still have plenty of room up the top. Oh, maybe a little bit higher. Maybe about there. We don't want to make it too high because then we won't be able to fit anything in there. Top pocket. I might just put a little line there. Okay, and a bit of glue on these tabs. And then I'm just going to pop this right where I put that little mark. Like so. And press that down and give it a good burnish. Make sure it's stuck on there. And that's that page. So we've got two pockets here. Nice and easy. Corner pocket here, two pockets here. And now we're up to this page. So on this page, I'm in the middle of this stuff. On this page, I've got a few bits and pieces here. We'll start with these bits. So let's just pop this to the side there, and let's pop this to the side over here so I can show you the bits that I've got cut out. So I have cut out one of the bottom pocket ones, which is this one here, and I've already put a mat on here, which is this guy here. So that's a bottom pocket one, and I have a bottom pocket two, and I have cut two mats out for that one, but I haven't attached them yet. And this is bottom pocket two, and I haven't done anything with the side tabs because we're actually going to cut those two side tabs off so that it's a flip this way rather than being a pocket. So normally it would be a bottom pocket, but this time we're going to make it a side flip. So let's go ahead and do that. So I'm just going to grab my trimmer, and I'm lining up the score line that I've got here that my Cricut has handily made. I'm just going to line that up on my line and then trim that tab off. And the same on this side. There, and I think we need to move it over a smidge. There. Trim that one off. And now we have a little flip-a-dee-doo-dah. So I'm just going to ink that up along there and along here. And the same one here and here. Actually, I might need to put some more ink on my little Duvamy. Okay, so that is our little flip. I might actually round my little corner here. So where is my little corner rounder? Here. I'm just going to pop that in and round that up. And now we can put the mat on each side of this. So here's my mat. I'm going to round a corner. So this is just some coffee stain paper. It's still really, I don't think I ironed it. I think you can tell, much like most of my clothing. I haven't ironed it. I don't iron. I used to iron everything. Well, not everything, but I always used to do my ironing. Now, I very rarely get the ironing board out. And when I do, it's to iron paper. It's a bit embarrassing, really. Okay, so I'm just going to put this mat on here. It's wrinkly, so it's hard to get it to stick. Okay, how do we go? Alright, and then I'm going to do the opposite side as well. So I've already inked around here, so I'm just going to cut this little bit off here. And then I can put some glue on here. Like so. And I'll pop this one on. How did we go? Looks good. Okay, so now this pocket here we are going to make into an actual pocket and glue it onto here, and this is going to be our little flip. So we've got a little side pocket on our flip. Pretty cool. So I'm going to put some glue on these tabs and fold that over again. with me. Alright, and then I'm going to put some glue on all of the tabs. Like that. And then I'm going to, I actually think I want the tabs to be opposite, so like this. So I've got this tab down the bottom and that tab at the top. So I'm just going to line this up along the edge here. I'll fold that tab back so I can see where the edge is. I'm just going to line it up and then give it a press, like so. And there's our little tab. So I could actually put another pocket on this side. I could put another one of these on here. I could put one of the small pockets on here. I could put a corner pocket on here. But I'm going to wait because the more pockets you put in, the more things you have to put in the pockets. So I might put something there yet. You never know. We'll see. I'm just putting a little bit of ink on here because there's a possibility you might see a little bit of that. Okay. Yeah. Right, so let's bring this guy out here, and we are open to this page. So I want to put this tab on here. So that's why I haven't put the mat here yet, because I want to put this down first and then cover up this tab with my page mat. So this one, I'm thinking I'll put it about there, and then it's going to flip open like so, and then underneath on this page down the bottom we're going to have this corner pocket, so that's going to go somewhere like that. So they'll sort of be layered on top. So should I put it right up the top? Or should I put it down a little bit? I want to put it down a little bit. Alright, so let's put some glue on this tab. And let's just line it up along the edge of this page, wherever we want to put it. Like so. Make sure that's stuck down. Perfect. And then we're going to put the mat on this page. Now you remember that this page is either one of the pocket ones or pocket twos. It's actually pocket one, where we flipped it upside down so the tab's down the bottom. So I've just cut out the mat for that, and this is it, all ready to go. I've also rounded the corner here and rounded the corner up here. So then we can just pop that mat straight on top like so. I'll put a little bit of ink up here because you look very white. There we go. Let's put a bit of glue on here. Again, this is just my little collage page of book pages and music paper. I think that's about it. So other than then there's just some plain brown sort of crafty paper, just to, you know, make it, I wanted it to be plain and really good background paper to use. Great for tags and things like that. I'm going to put that mat down on here, give it a good press, make sure it's stuck down. Now, I don't think I did a very good job of getting in here. So what I like to do is just get my fine line glue with this needle nose, and I can just sort of slide it under and just put a bit of glue down there. And I want to make sure that I've got that stuck on because I'm going to put my corner pocket over the top, and we don't want it flapping around. So just put a bit of glue in there and then we can press that down. Okay. And then I've already cut out my corner pocket and put a mat on it. So that corner pocket is again this little one here. So I've cut that out of the white cardstock and then I've cut my mat out and I've inked all the way around it. So we can just put a little bit of glue on here. Close that up. And then put a bit of glue here. Like so. And then I'm just going to get it in here as close as I can, lined up with the bottom, and then just making sure that my flip still flips like that. And press it down like so. And that's that page. So that's pretty cool. So when you first open it up, that's what you'll see. Cool, huh? Well, I think so. Alright, so that's that page. So then moving on to this one here. Just got a couple of simple long pockets. So I've already cut out one of these long pockets here. So this one is side pocket 3. So side pocket 3 looks like that. But I wanted the tab at the bottom, so I've just flipped it over, but I've actually gone that way. So I've just flipped it over. So what have I done? I've cut it out like this. Then I flipped it over because I wanted the tab at the bottom, and then I want it to be facing that way, so I flipped it over that way, and then I put that mat on top. So that's side pocket 3, and then the mat to go on top. So then we can just put some glue on these tabs again. And I just do this because it just makes it easier when you come to putting it on the page, I find. And just press that down and that, like so. And we can put some glue on all of these tabs. And then I'm just going to put this guy down here. I'm not sure why I've got 2 tabs the same, but that's the way it goes. I wouldn't normally do that, but we're doing it today. Of course it was planned. Okay. So that's that one, like so. Might have to pull it out a little bit. Might be a little bit close to the folding bit. Come away a little touch. Don't think it's going to. Oh, that's okay. It folds. Just needed a little bit of coaxing. Okay, so that's that one page. Then on this page, I've cut out another one of the small pockets. So that's this little guy here. So I've already cut him out and the mat. And this time I'm going to put it this way up, but we're going to put the opening from the top. That's why this has got 4 tabs all the way around it, to give you some options. So I'm going to start by folding this tab down and gluing it down in place. And then I'm going to find the center of that, which is, it's about here, about there, roughly. Do that, and then with this guy here, with the mats, I'm lazy, I just fold it over and make a little crease at the top, and then just line my little ruler thing here. It's not a protractor, a square thing. Just line that up along there like that. And then we get out my little envelope punch board again. And slide this one in here. And punch. And then this one here. That line about there. I don't know if my little line that I made was very straight. Let's have a look. Not really. Okay. Punch, and that did a terrible job. Okay. I'll throw that bit away. Let's have a look here. I need to give this a little, oh look, it's chewed it. Okay. That's a bit better. It's not perfect, but you know, it is what it is. I'll ink it up and no one will ever know. I've got to rub my line off, which was wonky anyway, and off here. Okay, I need a little bit more ink, I think. And here, there's a little doglet. I can hear him. It's my biggest one. Right near the door, wanting to come in. Okay, so then let's put this mat on here. Alright, and then I'm just going to pop this on here. Like so. Give it a squish. Did not line that up very well. Okay, and there's our little pocket. Okay, I'm back. I just had to take a phone call, so I just paused the camera for a minute, but we've done this little pocket, so now we can just pop it into our little file folder. So let's fold it over and put some glue on these little tabs here, one there and one there, and fold that over. Find my bone folder. Right. And then put some glue on the tabs. Like so. Oops. And then I'm just going to put it down the bottom of my page here. Somewhere like about there, I reckon. Give it a good press. And that's another pocket and another page done. Cute. So a nice long skinny tag in there would look great, I think. Alright, next page. Let's turn this one over. I've already put a mat on this page and we're just going to put another long pocket on here. So this long pocket is once again side pocket 4, and I've just turned it around so that I can put it on this side of the page. Okay, so and my mat is just a bit of very wrinkly coffee stain paper. So let's fold these in. Put a little glue on here and a little glue on here. Press that down like so. And then put some glue on the rest. And we're just going to pop it on here, line it up. Just going to turn it sideways so I can see. Press press it down. Make sure it flips over okay. Might even give it a press from this side. And from this side too. Why not? I like to make sure it's stuck. Okay, so that's that one there, just a simple pocket on that page too. So now we're going to do the inside cover here. And we're going to do a little envelope on there. So these are my little pieces for this page. So I have got my mat to go on here. So that's the pocket 1 or pocket 2 mat. Either this pocket or this pocket, it doesn't matter, they're the same. And then I have cut out one of a side pocket 4. So this is a side pocket 4 and I've already put a mat on it. And that's coffee stain paper again. And then I have cut out envelope flip 1 out of my cardstock. And then I've cut out 2 of the pink mats. One out of coffee stain paper and one out of the paper that I'm using by Vintage by Me. So that's what we need for this page. So let's pop that to the side. So the first thing I'm going to do is, well, we might start by gluing these tabs down here on this pocket. So it's going to be a pocket, so once again we're going to turn those little tabs in and put some glue here and here and press that long tab down. Give it a little burnish. And then this flip here, we're going to attach straight down to our page like this, and we're going to do that before we put our mat down so that it covers up this little tab. And I'm just going to put a little ink on this side because you might see a little bit of that when we stick it down, like so. So then I'm going to put some glue on here. And pop it down on my page up against this crease here. Make sure that it flips over okay. Press it down. Make sure that it's lined up okay. It appears to be. Something's stuck on there. Okay, and then I can put my mat on top of here. So that's this one I'm going to use. So let's go ahead and do that. Get the gluey bits off it. Put some glue on here. Whoops. Try and stay on the paper. Like so. Pop that one down on there. Now, normally I would use the little circles with the tab, with the brads as a closure. I did it on this one, on the inside cover. Normally I'd do these, but I've run out of brads, so I'm going to use some magnets instead. Now I did not think about that when I put the mat on here, because normally I would have put the magnet under this mat here, but instead I'm just going to put it on the inside of my pocket. So I'm just going to make sure that we have a good idea of where we need to put it. So it covers up a lot of the page, so that's fine. We can put it anywhere in here and it will be fine. So I've got some magnets. Oops. Now I've got these teensy tiny ones and I want to use them, but I think I might need to use a couple. So I'm going to I might just put one here and one here, like that. So I'll put one here and I'll put one here, like that. Hope that they're strong enough. And then we can put a mat on top to hold them down, and that's what I'm worried about, that it's going to be difficult for it to grab through the cardstock as well. But you know, we'll see how we go. If I was using a bigger magnet, I wouldn't use 2 of them, but these ones are so tiny. I bought the wrong thing because I bought them online. You know what it's like. Sometimes you buy things online and you just can't visualize the size of it. And then when they came, I thought, oh my goodness, they're really small. So I'm going to put this one on top, like so. I'm going to try and line up the magnets now. This should be fun. Okay, so now I'm going to pop 2 magnets on top of those. And this is interesting. Would have been so much easier if I hadn't have put the mat on. I'm going to put just a double glue on here and press it down on there. I think I can see those 2 blobs there, so then hopefully if I attach this mat on, if I can see that little blob there, this is not how you do it, people. And then if I line this up on here, I press that down, I can see my 2 little blobs on here. So now I can put, they have to go this way, I think. One on there and one on there. Are they the right way up? Let's find out. Oh, there's one right there. Let's find out if they... Right, they might be upside down. Upside down, Miss Jane. That one. And that one. Oh, okay. Bit more glue. Like that. Okay, now let's try it. So if my that's not what, oh yeah, okay, yep, all right, it's good. Okay, so let's see where they are. All right, so they can stay there. So let's just put some tape over those before they go anywhere. So I'm just going to use some sellotape and stick them right over the top like that. So this ideally is not how I would have attached them normally, but you know, you do what you have to. Okay, so then we can put our mat down on here. So I think I'm going to put it like this. You won't really see it, so just a little bit of it. Okay. Put a mat down like so. And then we can put this guy on top. So I'm going to put some glue on these tabs. And pop this one on, making sure I don't go over that where we've attached it to the other page and where it's going to fold. like so. Make sure it folds up. Brilliant. Well, that didn't work out too badly, although that is not how you would do it. So like I said, I'd normally put the magnets under this mat, not right underneath it. But, you know, where there's a will, there's a way. Okay, so there's our little envelope there. So on this side of our little flip out, we have got some more bits and pieces. I've got a corner pocket to go on there. So I've just cut out one of these corner pockets and I have already matted it, as you can see, so it's all ready to go. So I'll just put a little glue here, fold it over, and then put some glue on these tabs. And line that up. Like so. And then that one folds over like that. We'll give it a little crease. We're nearly done with all the pockets. So we're going to do another little envelope down the bottom here. So let's pop this to the side and I'll show you what I've cut out for this envelope. For this one we've cut out one of the envelope flip 2s. Here's my little pile of goodies. I have got, here we go, envelope flip 2, running out of space here, and then I've cut out 2 mats for that. There's those 2 there. Then I have cut out one of the bottom pocket 3s and a mat for that. So there's the mat, and here's the pocket, bottom pocket 3, and a little mat for that. And then I have cut out one of the small pockets, and I've also cut out a mat for that, and I've already attached that, which I wish I hadn't done again, but there you go. Because I'm going to try and use the magnets again. So first of all, this guy here, we are going to attach to this one here. I'm going to fold this tab over and glue it down, because that's going to be where our opening is. I'll just glue that one down. And then this one here, it would be normally a pocket just like this, and we could pop this pocket on here and it would fit perfectly like so. But we are going to make it into a little envelope, so I'm going to cut that top tab off. So I'm just going to get out my cutting board, and I'm just going to line up right along that edge there and just cut that tab off. We don't need you anymore. Oops, that didn't sound good. I don't think I cut that off very straight. I might just cut it off with my scissors. There we go. Okay, so then we're going to take our little envelope flip here, and I'm going to put some glue on here, and I'm going to attach it to the back of my pocket, where we've just cut that tab off. Make sure it's lined up pretty well. Yep. Oops, and then I went and moved it. Darn it. Okay. Okay, I'll just make sure it's really well adhered. Stay there. Stay there. And then let's put a mat on top of that because we can. So this is the top flip. I'm going to pop that there like that. cute. Okay. I'm going to put some magnets here again. I'm going to go through this whole disaster. So if you can't bear to watch me do this, fast forward. Okay, so I think I'm going to put one here. Oh, hang on. How far up does our little pocket come? Let's check that first. We want to make sure that we get the magnet. I think we need it quite close to the edge. So I'm going to put magnet here and here. Pop this one here. Pop this one here. Okay. And then we can put a mat on top of that. Like so. I'm going to have to use my little fine line of glue. Make sure I get around that magnet just in here. In here. There we go. I'm going to put the lid on that before it gets glued up because it doesn't take very long with that tiny little opening. Okay, and then we're just going to go through the saga of the magnet again. I'm going to put these on top and make sure I get the polarity right. Okay, I'll put a drop of glue here and a drop of glue here, and then I'm going to press that down like that. And then I'm going to line up my pocket. I'll put a bit of glue there and there where it hit. I'm going to line up my pocket. And press it where that glue was. And then I should have 2 glue dots there, and I do. So then we need to transfer those magnets over, and I've got to get the polarity right. So they have to go over like that. So they're going to need to go straight from here to there. So that one can go there. Stay there. And that one can go there. Right, and then let's get some sticky tape. Put it over the top. I hope this works because it's sitting on 2 layers of cardstock. Alright, then we can put our mat on here. So let's do that. Yes, we can do that. If it doesn't work, well, I'll just think of something else. Pop a mat on here. Make sure it's lined up nicely. Give it a burnish. Have to be a little bit tough with this coffee stain paper because it's quite, what's the word? I just had it and then it left. Not wrinkly. I've forgotten. You know, it's wrinkly. Okay, so now this one we're going to fold these in again and put a little glue here and a little glue here. I used the wrong glue. I've got a little bit of stuff that's sticking out the edge there. I never like that, so I'll just take that off. And then we're going to put some glue on these tabs. I'm feeling a bit nervous about these magnets, I have to say. Okay, and then I'm going to line this up at the bottom, but we're leaving all these tabs out. And line that up down there. I'm just going to turn them in so that I can see that I've got the edge. And the same at the bottom. Got like a bring that down a little smidge. I could if the glue would let me. Okay, give that a burnish. And this is the moment of truth. Do the magnets work? They do not seem to want to work. Why not? Let's try, let's see if, see that? That works all right. It's pretty strong. Can't see why it doesn't. I must have put them upside down. Wonder if I can flip them. Can't open you? Maybe I've got the polarity wrong. Let's have a look. This is not how you attach magnets. I'll just turn this over for a second. So if it was that way, would it work? Yeah, I think I've got them the wrong way around. Well, no, that can't be right. Do they work that way? That's it. That's the way. Had them the wrong way around, didn't I? Okay, so they need to be like that. How am I going to do this? They need to go that way. Oh my goodness. This isn't going very well, is it? I'm going to put one there and one there. Well, I'll tell you what, I might do this off camera because this is just going to drive you crazy watching me. I want to open it up. Thought I was so clever and now look at me. I'm a mess. It's all a mess. Should have stuck to the hole. Okay. So they need to be that way. Like that. Okay. I feel like I'm just going to go and mess it up again. I need to be like that. One there. One there. It's not working. If I turn it around, I keep getting it wrong, don't I? Why can't they work both ways? Try that. It's not really doing it either. I don't know. I think I give up. I think I'm going to just give up. I'm going to seal it up and I'm going to think about it some other time because my brain does not... I don't think they can work because there's 2 layers of cardstock here. I think that's the problem. I mean... I'm going to have to think of a way to make those magnets work on there. Even if I put the magnets on here and then cover them up with a little strip of paper or something, try and make it look... I won't do it now because that's just infuriating. I'm infuriating myself. I can't imagine how you're managing. Okay, so I'm going to fold these in. But basically I was trying to do the same thing on that as I did with that one, but it didn't work out very well. Okay. Fold that in. I feel like I'm Calamity Jane. Okay, and then we're going to put some glue on these tabs. I'd like to delete that whole bit out of the video, but I can't really, can I? Oh, and I need to round that corner as well. Whoops. This is what happens. And look, I'm all flustered now. Oh. Okay, I'm going to just open this. No, I'm not. I'm going to put this here on that corner. Line it up with this edge. Line it up with the bottom. Like so, and give it a press. Okay, so there's a little envelope and it's a pocket, so we can pop something behind there as well. There's a little tag in here, and then we can also put something in here, and we could even have a closure on there if we could figure it out. Anyway, because that was so pleasant, we're going to put another envelope on the back now. So let's have a look at what I've got for that. This is my little bits and pieces for my cover that I've cut out. So this is going to go on my front cover, and this is going to go on my spine. I was wondering about stitching around it, but I'm not going to. I'm just going to stick it down. So this is my front cover mat, and this is just the mat for the side pocket 1 or side pocket 2. They're all the same. Every mat that we've used on the pages is the same as this front cover, basically. Okay, so I'm just going to pop that one down here, line it up like that. Happy with that. And then we're going to do the same with our spine mat, which is this one here. So this is the mat for the spine. So I used spine 1, so I've just cut out the pink mat there, and I've cut it out of my scrapbook paper. Or, well, it's digital scrapbook paper, but you know what I mean. And I'm just going to attach that along there. I might flip it open like that. Pop that on here, like so. Okay, and then this is the back. Now on the back I'm going to put another envelope so that you can just slide something in there if you want to. So let's just flip it over to the back so I can decide where I want the flip to be. I think I want it here. So I'm going to, I've got another one of those envelope 1 flips. So this big long envelope 1 flip, and I'm just going to put some glue on that tab and glue it down. I'm going to glue it right down this edge here. Line it up, glue it down. Is it lined up? I think so. Okay. And now we can put our mat down on here. So I just cut out this bit of coffee stain paper, so I can put that straight down and cover up that tab and make it pretty. I've had all these breaks, and now I'm in this video, and now I have no idea how long I've been going on for. So has this got really long? I don't know. It's not very well lined up. Might need to get some glue in there as well, I think. I'm just really trying to burnish it down. Because it's buckled. That's the word I was looking for before. Not wrinkly, buckled. I think that's the word I was looking for. So I'm just going to stick some glue in here where these buckled bits are, because I was lazy and didn't iron it. That's better. Do the same along the edge here. And looks like I need to do the same along here as well. Just didn't go close enough to the edge with the glue, did I? And what about this top? How's the top? Could get a little bit in there. A little bit burnish. Okay, that's pretty well attached. Now, good news, we might actually be able to work with the magnets this time, although you probably have given up on me by now and I'm talking to myself. And I wouldn't blame you. Oh no, I have. I've already attached the mat. Damn. This is, again, side pocket 4, and I've already put the mat on it, which I wish I hadn't. But there you go. So, I'm going to put some glue on here. And fold that over. And you know what? I don't even think I want to show you me putting the magnets on. Do I even want to try it again? I don't know. Okay, probably shouldn't have put that mat on yet, but let's go with the magnets. Oh, where have I put them? All right, I'm going to put one here, and I'm going to put one here. One there, and one there. And then I'm going to put a mat over the top, like so. Put that on there like that. I need to put some more glue on that, but I won't waste your time. And I'm all panicked about the blinking magnets now, aren't I? I thought I was being so good by lining it up, you know, putting the mats on ahead of time, but at that time I hadn't realised I was going to use magnets. So I'm going to find a piece of scrap paper. Here's one I prepared earlier. And I'm going to put that on here. No, that's not going to work. I'm just going to have to put a tiny bit of glue on there. And flip that over. And then, I can't even see it. I put so little there. There we go. And then I'm going to put this here. And press that down. See if I can get those glue spots to just pop through onto there. Can't see them at all. Try again. It's probably not the best way to do it, but you know, you do what you have to. Alright. Okay, I've got 2 spots there. And then I'm going to put that there and there. Press down. And have I got 2 spots there? I seriously cannot see a thing. I can see them on here. Okay, now we can get rid of these, and this glue is good because you can just sort of rub it away, so that's something. Right, So they need to be that way. So I need to pull it off and stick it on there. Where that glue spot was, there and there, and then I need to pull this one off and stick it on like that. Let's see. Oh my goodness. No? Let's try the other way. Maybe it's just that my magnets aren't. No, that's it. Alright, they're good. Okay, sticky tape. Oh my goodness. Magnet disaster. Okay, and then we can stick that on. Oh, I feel like I need a drink after this. More than a cup of coffee. Okay, I'm just going to pop that one on here and here. I'm just going to pull that back page up so I can make sure it's lined up like so. I'm going to give it a good burnish. And then, hey presto! Alright. Alright, we've finished the magnets on a good note, even though I would not recommend that that's how you attach magnets. Okay. Some glue on my mat and put my mat over the top. And that is pretty much my little file folder. Okay, so that's my back cover, and now my back cover has got a little envelope as well, which I think is pretty nifty. So let's have a little look at it from the top. So we've got the pocket here, which then opens up, and we've got two pockets here, and then this flips open, pocket here, pocket here, pocket here. We've got a little pocket here that flips out, and we might yet put something here, a pocket here, long pocket here, pocket here, pocket here, the disaster pocket there. Open it up. Oop. We've got another little envelope there and a pocket here. So in the middle section here, I'm going to put a little journal. I probably won't make it too much, but I'll show you. If I haven't lost you already, I have already got some bits and pieces ready to make my journal. And I might not make it completely, but I'll show you what I'm going to do. So I've cut out a few little bits. So this is going to be my cover, and my cover is going to be some more of these side pockets. So I've cut two side pocket ones, and I'm just going to have one at the top, one with the tab at the top and one at the tab at the bottom. And I'm going to cut the side tabs, or the top and bottom tabs, off both of them. Then off one of them I'm going to cut the whole long tab off as well. So then we can join those together with just this tab, and that'll be our cover. And then on the inside, I can't decide, but I think I'm going to have a corner pocket on the inside here. I'm either going to have it here, or I'll flip it over and have it there. I haven't decided yet. And then on the back pocket, on the back cover on the inside, I'm going to have this pocket here. So we have a pocket on the inside there. So I've already cut all my mats out for that, to put that together. So should we just quickly do that? Why not? It's been a disaster. Let's keep going. So I'm just lining up that score line, which is really difficult to see in this light. There and there. Trim that off. And here and here. Whoops. And then I just moved it. There. And trim that off. So that's going to be our front cover, and we're going to attach it to the back cover with that tab. So then the back cover, we're going to cut the long tab off. Basically, we're cutting all the tabs off. That one, and there, and along there. How did I go? So this one could have been a little bit straighter. That's better, just that tiny little bit there. Okay, so this is going to be my front. I'm just going to put some glue on here and attach it to this side. I'm just going to put some ink on here. Right, so I'm going to put some glue on this tab. And this is just so my little booklet fits nicely, hopefully, into my file folder. And I nearly put it the wrong way around. I wanted one tab at the top and one tab at the bottom. Like so. Fold it over, give it a crease. So, how do we go? Yeah, okay, I just put a little ink around there, down here, seem to have missed that bit. Put some ink along here. I obviously spend a long time inking, don't I? I missed that bit there. Not very delicate about it, must be said. Okay. So this is my inside. So for my inside, I've got a couple of mats. So I'll go ahead and put those on the inside, and these are my outside mats. So I'll go ahead and do that, and I'll be back in a second. Okay guys, I'm back, and I just went ahead quickly and matted that little notebook. Well, it's going to be a notebook. And then I've also put some mats on these pockets, and I've decided I'm going to put this pocket on here and this pocket on here. So let's just do that, shall we? See if my glue still works. So I've already put the glue on those little tabs, so it's nice and easy to glue it in. And I'm just going to line this up here and here. And here, and I'll just make sure I've got it all in the right spot. So that's my front cover. And then I'm going to pop this little guy down here on the back cover. So let's go ahead and do that. And pop this on here. Like so. And I have this long, skinny little slimline notebook, which I think is going to be quite cute. If I can close it properly. Just needs a little bit of coercion there. Probably I might have put this a bit too close. That's okay, because we're going to put some paper in there anyway. So what I'm going to do is I've got this little stack of papers. So these are A4 papers. this bit of coffee stain paper, and normally to make a journal I would fold it, to make a signature I'd fold it this way, but because it's long and skinny I'm going to fold it this way. And so I've stacked up, there's 10 pages here. I've got some coffee stain paper, some sort of cream coloured normal copy paper, some masking paper, some paper from the Vintage by Me paper pack that I'm using, some more coffee stain paper, some music paper, and I'm going to have to put some tape or something on there because it's really old paper and it's cracking. Some more coffee stain paper, some more masking paper, more coffee stain paper, and the last page is again a piece of copy paper. So I'm just going to pop those in here and then work out the right size and trim it down so that it fits in there really nicely. And then that whole little thing, my little notebook, and I'll stitch it in with just a 3-hole pamphlet stitch. It's all I ever use, but this video is really long so I won't keep doing that, and it didn't seem worthwhile doing a video just to do a little notebook. But then this little guy will just slip in here like so, and it will be the same size as the rest of my little file folder. And then I can go ahead, I'll cut out all the mats to go on these little tabs, which are in the file folder templates. So I'll just cut out some of these little tab mats to go along those, and then I can do some embellishing and pop some things in some pockets. So I think I'll go ahead and do that, and then I'll come back and I'll do a flip through in another video so that you can see what it looks like. But I did want to tell you, I went away, I had a cup of coffee, I chilled out about the magnets, and I did get this to work. And I just had the magnets around the wrong way, I think. But now it's a good little pocket, so I'm happier now, although it was a bit of a disaster on video. Anyway, so that's it. Thanks very much for watching, guys. I hope you come back and see the flip through when I finish this off. I can't wait to do that. Thank you very much for your patience and getting all the way through this video, and I'll see you guys again soon. Bye for now. Bye.